few weeks ago I bought myself a Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 380 for concealed purposes. I have a couple of concealed I enjoy carrying, but I'd read a lot about this one and thought I might like to try it. You can see the sight picture there. I'll let you know that it isn't loaded, and I'll show you that in just a second. But I want you to get an idea of what it is. This right here are your laser buttons, which you turn on and turn off. I'll talk to you a little bit more about that laser in a little bit. Something else you might notice, the grips are Talon. I got those, the rubberized grips from Talon. It helps with the recoil. The recoil isn't really bad on it, but this helps a little bit with it. Just to show you that it's not loaded. You can see down in here, no bullets. What do I like about it? Well, I like the fact that it's small. I like the fact that I can carry it in a homemade holster that I have, and it's built very well. Whenever you read the reviews on YouTube, you have some people who will tell you that it's not that great to shoot. Others will tell you it's just perfect. I find it enjoyable. I have another 380, a Sig Sauer P238, and I really enjoy it also. This is pretty simple to take apart. Show you. When it is back like this, all you have to do is take this little pin, rotate it, pull it out, and it comes apart very easily. Inside you can see the laser is going to sit right here. Now, that laser created a problem for me in the beginning because this little cover kept popping off, and the more I looked at it, the more I realized it was simply glued on. Now, you can also see a little nut here. That nut on YouTube videos I've seen created a problem with a couple of them because it came loose. I haven't had any difficulties with that. However, I have had problems with this cover coming off. So I took crazy glue and glued it because that's the only thing that held it on in the first place anyway. I could have sent it back, but they would have wanted the whole gun, and I would have been without the gun for 2 or 3 weeks, and I didn't want to do that. You can see the hammer up here. This is a hammer fired pistol. It's double action only. It's not striker fired. The thing I like is this is a metal slide rail. Some of them are very short. This goes the whole way back. I like that. It's metal. Relatively light. Simple to take apart. Simple to put back together. One of the things I will tell you, however, when you go to put it back together, like so, hold it so that it is down, because when you go to put it back, that barrel needs to be extended like this. I made the mistake of not having it extended, and I worked and worked and worked, and I could not get the pin back in until I realized that barrel had to be extended. Getting the pin back in is really relatively simple. You can hear it click. Back in, no problem. Being that this is hammer fired, I thought you might be interested in seeing the little hammer. Another thing about this gun is the trigger pull is very long. Very long, very solid, very long, very solid. You can use that as a safety. It also has a safety which you can put up. Very firm, but if you're looking for something that all you have to do is reach into your pocket, take it out and pull the trigger, then you would go with the safety off. That's a preference that everybody has to have. To look at it a little bit closer. Sight picture. This is how big it is in my hand. One of the things you'll notice is I decided I wanted to put something fluorescent on the sight, and you can see that there. Works very well for me. Pretty accurate little gun. Thing I do not like is how the laser operates. You really have to put your thumbnail into it. Push it once, it comes on. Push it twice. You have a pulsating. Push it 3 times and it goes off. If you were ever had to use it quickly, you may as well forget trying to get the laser on in a hurry, because you just can't do it. Maybe somebody else has different ideas about it, but I know that I can't. Some of the technical information about it, as I'd indicated, it's double action only. Stainless steel slide. The rest of it is polymer. And it is matte black. Really, it's a nice little gun, and I'm not going to spend a lot of time going over any more of the particulars. Just wanted you to see it, see what it looks like from all the different angles, upside down, sideways, you name it. You can see right here there is a little opening that you can visibly see whether or not you have a loaded chamber. That's pretty neat. As far as extraction goes, it will extract very powerfully, straight up and out to the right for me. I don't know what others experience, but that's the way it works for me. When we get it outside, I'll show you just how accurate it really is. Before I put the magazine back in, you can see number 6. I won't put this in on camera, but it holds 6, and then if you want to keep one in the chamber, you can. But you can see the numbers are on the magazine. It holds 6. These are metal targets that I'm shooting at, and they are 12 yards away. This next group of targets that are metal also are 20 yards away. As you can see, I only hit 4 of 5 at 20 yards. Lastly, I'm going to fire 5 shots fairly rapidly, not extremely rapidly, but fairly rapidly at one metal target, and we're going to be standing at 12 yards. As you can see, at 12 yards it's pretty accurate. From the one at 20 yards, hitting 4 out of 5, you can see for a small barrel and a small gun, it's pretty accurate.